Oh, I got the recording going. I actually didn't think I fully pressed it, so I kind of zoned out a little bit. Let's get this shit going. Orbit time. This is a non-stream recording. We're just gonna do it. I am going to. Man, I've said this the last couple days, and it's not been true. Just because, like, okay, so I've been really enjoying the non-streaming recording, not because I hate streaming, but this is gonna sound probably pretty lame, but like when there's no one present and you're streaming, it feels shittish. When there's no one present and you're just recording, it's the expected. There's no shit involved. There's no negativity associated with it. It's the way it has to be, basically. If there was someone here watching the stream or watching the performance, it'd be a little weird. It'd be someone over my shoulder, and I could at least be like, "Hey, get out of here," or "Hey, thanks for being here." But when you're streaming and you realize that it's been, and this is why I'm not. I don't know. This is partially because I'm not that successful as a streamer, and partially it's why I'm not that successful as a streamer, is I don't know, I value that engagement, but I'm also not going to, like, I'm not going to rely on it. It's really nice when there's a big group. Like, it's really freaking nice. It feels amazing. Also, I can't believe I got hit on this floor. By a regular bulletin, which, you know, that one shot there might be the thing that ends the streak. But whatever. So when I'm recording these videos, just recording them, there's two things about it. One is I get to just let it go, kind of. Like, I get to have it be just my input, which is not always smart, because there's a lot of things I tend to overlook that other people can fix. And I do agree that having, like, an audience is the better way to deal with a lot of situations. But it's a better way to be prepared. But sometimes I get into arguments with the audience, and I don't think that that's necessarily good or beneficial. It doesn't seem like anybody that's really been of high esteem, anybody that I've, like, grown to respect or associate with the channel, I've lost as a viewer or as a member of the community because of a disagreement we've had, which is good. I know that disagreements online can be pretty affecting. They can be I don't know, they can condemn a relationship to some degree. God damn. Alright. Managed to just hold out through that one. I don't want to use up my blanks too early. But I know that I have strong opinions that I try to back up through my version of rationalization. But also some of them are just opinions, and it sucks to put opinion versus opinion. That's not really like a debate or an argument if it's just opinion versus opinion. And that's the most frustrating. Sometimes, like, people get on and be like, this thing's bad, and I'm like, well, you know, I disagree. God, it's the fucking Devolver. So this is a terrible start. Got hit once. Didn't get any armor from the boss. Didn't get any keys from the boss. The weapon we got is a weapon I despise. Money's looking pretty good. That's not going to change anything for the better. Good. We're not getting anything else on this floor. Can't. Press Follower is a good weapon. I'll do it. I'm not going to buy armor on every floor. But I at least want to be one above. Dude, the robot might be out of the rotation. Like, for real. I couldn't even get freaking junk. I really feel like there's a push to give hearts more as the robot, and it sucks. It's just... Oh, okay. We'll see by the end of this run, but like... Dude, that sucks. That's such... Just like... It's in no way helpful. It's just... It's so harmful that like... I want the trash item. The item that you don't want to get with pretty much every other character. And I can't get it. I can't get the one slight benefit that I could use to my advantage with this character. Kill one of them. Maybe two. Alright. I wanted to get this before we got to this point, but here we are. I don't know, it's strange how, like, it feels like there's definitely... It's definitely more common you're gonna get hearts in a situation like that with this character. And I don't know. I guess if the first floor had gone perfectly, and I wasn't right now in a situation where I'm probably gonna lose the armor I bought for 25 cents, ooh, then I'd be okay. But Jesus Christ, man, it's just bad all around. Floor like this, if armor doesn't drop from the boss, like just randomly, or doesn't drop from a room clear, I either stay exactly where I am, or my health goes down on this floor. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. And I guess that could be true with any character, but there's just a much greater likelihood that you could replace anything lost with any other character. You're more likely to, on a floor like this, to stay exactly where you were than go down. And going down on the robot is... I tried to say that in a way that didn't sound sexual, but going down while playing as the robot, going down in health, it's just, it has, even one hit has long-term ramifications. It's a much less repairable situation. Reparable. Those guys are the worst flying enemy in the game. Nothing but the starter weapon. The starter weapon at least is okay. Shoots a lot, very, very accurate. And I'll end up with at least something else by the end of this. But we might end up with less health by the end of it too. I don't know, I'm feeling good though. This is, I probably am going to stream maybe immediately after this one, or maybe I'll get this one uploaded since it's actually tomorrow's video, and then stream after that. But I want to compare the two at relative proximity to see how I feel about Gungeon streaming. If YouTube videos have become, I mean, it's one video a day, and it's not highly viewed, but you know, it's better than streaming every night and having 2 people pop in for 20 minutes and then streaming for 6 hours mostly in a vacuum. If I'm going to be in a vacuum, I'm going to be in a fully self-contained vacuum where I don't have to worry about potentially saying something that might cause an argument. Okay, I'm not someone who worries about confrontation. I don't mind confrontation. I don't seek it out. Like those freaking, you know, assholes, douchebags who like love to be confrontational. They love to have the opposite opinion of everybody else just for the sake of stirring up argumentation. But if it comes up, I'm totally fine with discussing it. Oh fuck! I felt that roll. I felt that roll be too early before it happened. So yeah, we're at less health than we started on this floor, unless I spend money on a health thing. We did get a gun that's relatively useful. Hopefully this, okay. I was gonna say hopefully that won't be locked so that we could at least be moving towards the armor we had before the boss fight. Without it costing us another key. I should have blanked, man. I gotta start blanking in bosses, especially with this character. Oh, thank God. Alright, we'll get our armor back. And we can open every chest on this. Wait, we just left the secret room. Yeah, it's not ready. Yes. The oubliette is a rough floor. I need to give it more credit. Like, those guys might be the best thing they've added to the oubliette. You get them in a room like this, and you actually luck into a situation where you can use them for all they're worth. That room goes from pretty rough to quite alright. Said I wasn't going to keep buying because I know that the run that ended our streak, there were a lot of opportunities to purchase things that would have been beneficial. And I just didn't have it. Alright, we got a couple good weapons. I'd honestly rather pay the key towards armor. This might be one of the least likely times we're going to the Abbey, but of course it always depends on how this floor goes. But the armor is very valuable. One piece of armor is maybe worth more than that entire potential floor. Because if that floor goes poorly, it's actually... Oh, fuck! Okay, well, we don't have to worry about it anymore. It's almost like... It's not always a sign that you would have done poorly on the floor if you die before you get there, but it's definitely a sign that on this run, that was not the way to go. Walk into the fire. Ah, you're so close. There you go. But yeah, streaming versus recording, it's weird how often when I'm streaming I feel myself drop threads. I mean, I drop threads like constantly. I've done it every time anything happened in this game, in the positive or negative. But I also do it when people say things to me in streams. So it really feels like... Oh, that guy was in the fire, okay. It really feels like it's harder to have... Oh, shit. Just get it out of the way. Let's lose some more health, shall we? It's just so weird that there's so few ways to make armor. And I understand that it's because armor is supposed to be a highly coveted extra thing. But like, if one of those had been a piece of armor, I would have been like, everything's great. There's nothing at all to worry about. But none of it was. Yeah, I don't know. I got +3 coolness, which should be a significant amount, increasing the reward rate, the room clear drop rate, but I don't think it's gonna turn this one around. You think you can shoot at me, and I'm just gonna sit still and get hit, hmm? Well, you're right. Damn, I already fucked up that reload. I actually don't know if that blast is weaker or if I just dislike it, because it feels a little slower. And it doesn't pierce. If it turns out it's like crazy stronger, I probably never gonna figure that out. Never naturally. I might look it up, but key's really good. Armor, oh. Oh. Okay. That's so much for this run. We're still like, if we get hit 3 times, it's as if we never got the benefit of this floor, of that drop. Ooh. Ooh, a free item that's not locked. It's not a free item that's going to actually cost us a key. It's not a 35-cent item, or 30-cent item. It's actually a free item. What the heck and hell? Alright, we're back to full. What's up, baby? How's Spider-Man? Have you guys met my wife, Spider-Man? I'm not streaming, by the way. I'm just recording. I will be streaming later.
I put in some black in the mountain.
Oh, okay.
I made it like bleach and nothing. Just straight lines.
When you put it in here, put it on camera.
Oh,
Okay, then don't do that.
it makes a big difference.
Let's go see it real quick.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's the direction you should be going. Maybe some like light highlights to kind of give it like faces and craggy faces on the mountain. I would be probably the way for it to try a little bit more.
I'm also not sure because I kind of like the illusion of it's maybe like pyramid or something.
Well, you need something on either you have to go more design or more naturalistic on either the floor or needs to be good fully graphic. Also that mountain on the right, that's cutting into the shoulders. But you need to go fully with it. If you're going purely like a design element, accentuate. But it's good. That's a good call. That painting is turning out great. She's really gone outside of her wheelhouse a little bit, which is always good to see. Well, okay, not always good to see. God damn, how did that hit me? That sucked. Whale, whale, whale. I also don't want it to be thank you, that helps me recover from the damage I take. Like, I've seen it before, where it feels like you take damage, they drop a heart in the same room, because that's their kind of like, here we're giving you a little handy, a little hand D. But it doesn't help when they give you a heart after you've taken armor damage. And that's all you take. This game, it has weird things that I don't know. It's kind of like a hard thing to not ensure is confirmation bias. Like, if I get hit once in a room, do I just feel more likely to get health drops, or is that a natural mechanic? Like, what is all the like? It very easily could be that every single other time I've gotten a drop from a room clear, I just haven't paid attention to it because it doesn't matter. So, you know, there's two sides to every story. I need to check for mimicry. Did not walk through a bunch of vases. Let's go in here first. Something good. It's something good. And we got the ability to wipe up stuff. I'm gonna keep it up. I know I said I wasn't going to, but as of right now, I think it's a good call to keep it up. Kind of good, kind of bad. Oh, you know what? Do I want to just open everything? Okay, well, stuff to work with. Did I already get the secret? I didn't. We'll test here and then we'll blank in the shop. I don't think it can be the shop, but I've been wrong before. Alright. That was a good floor. I do think I would probably be willing to go after the Old King had I retained it, but I'm glad I don't have that choice. And we're at the point right now where this floor decides. Next floor, I'm definitely going to start using other weapons besides the starter and the Molotov. But right now, we're going to see how far into this floor I can go before it's necessary to switch off. If I get hit twice, then that's when it's time to switch off, basically. Ooh, cool. I'm trying to think, the only situation where I'd switch off from the sponge is if I get the Gungeon. This keeps me safe from my own Molotovs, it keeps me safe from any poison thing I get for the future. I thought this guy was dead for some reason. Oh god. Go in the poison! Oh. Probably won't have enough money for this, but good to see. Good to see you, Sinner Grace. Yeah. I mean, we're gonna put money towards stout bullets. Over probably actually anything else. Oh, there's definitely a room down there. This is the usefulness. This is a use case of the Devolver. A gun named after the publishing company that sucks ass. I mean, the Devolver Digital does not suck ass. The gun sucks ass, and it's unfortunate because it's named after a publishing house that I think does nothing but good calls. I mean, they got some bad games, but like, they take the right kind of risk. Oh my god, it's my first room clear piece of armor. I'm gonna close the door because I'm talking a lot. I don't want to distract Jackie from her painting. But I feel like they're the last vestige of like kind of the purest form of indie support I've seen. They're not the only company that produces indie games. It'd be ridiculous to suggest. However, they allow style and substance to trump profitability. God, I hate that the word Trump is now associated with what's his name. With old what's his name. You know, I'm sure they recoup their losses on average. Okay. Nearly panicked out of that one, and it probably would have been actually a good call. Oh, God. Shit. Which way are you going? I'm fucked. Oh, thank the Lord. Had to do it there. Dude, there is so little space between those. Oh, wow. Wow. So I basically got all the starters for the, oh, it's a Winchester. I was gonna say, I thought it was the, shot the sawed off. I was gonna say, they just turned me into the robotic version of the Convict. Dude, the Shotgun Full of Hate is so freaking good. Shotgun Full of Hate and Mine Cutter just destroy that. What? The bridge doesn't catch on fire? Let's compare. 152. Okay, so this one needs the refill. I should have switched it off first, but I was really hopeful for mimicry. Oh man, been having some real stress-inducing stress-inducing runs. I don't have any idea what hit me there. Give me a mimic though. That's fucking amazing. We're gonna wait for the fire to go out. Well, we don't need to. I'm upset that I lost in the last two rooms both of the benefits I'd gained from the boss, but I gained at least one weapon. Or one active item that's kind of a, I wouldn't say a game winner, but something very close to that. With the coolness active on it right now, I feel like it's definitely going to be more useful. I don't have any freaking keys, and I just got rid of my water. Okay. Shotgun full of hate, saving us from frustration again. But with the sponge, that's just the best time to get. Oh, I mean, or like wax wings or something would also be totally fine. But you know what I'm saying. So we want stout bullets, which I think were 62. You know what I always say when I'm starting to get hit a good amount? I'm not looking closely enough at myself. I'm not looking at my character enough. And I think that's probably the case here, but I'm not gonna think too highly about it. I'm gonna just try to keep going. Things have been moving in the right direction in this run. And keep that up a little bit. I hate it. I hate it. Like, it makes me so upset to keep seeing hearts dropping. He must have teleported into the fire at the exact right time to not be affected by it. Let's see what this costs again. So the key is 35. There's no way we can afford that. Unless it's 61. 73, yeah. I'm getting stout bullets. I mean, like, I had to get stout bullets there. A bunch of maybe nothings from these chests. Even the red chest, man. I know what stout bullets are. I know what they're gonna do for me. All right. A little bit of extra damage won't hurt. We'll keep our magnificence the same. Also, trying to spin this into a positive situation, but oh, the secret room was up there, and it had Big Boy in it. Okay. All right. DuckTales. Woo. What am I willing to get rid of first? I guess the Winchester. $100 shots of this. Let's be really proactive with the Big Boy. Come on. Wow, they have so much freaking health. It's not gonna happen. We're at 35, 38. It's 42 on the next floor. I should know this by now. This is leaving a lot of downtime for reloading. So it might not be ideal. But we still do need to be using... Okay. We need to be using some of the stuff we don't want to take with us. We don't need to take with us to bullet hell. Wow. Don't know what it was going for there. $77, $66. Ah, I was close. Probably could have gone the other way and gotten it. There we go. Ice boy in the fire. Just saying ice boy reminded me that we, Jackie and I were driving and we saw this, this homeless person, and I think we both thought it, but Jackie said it first. He looked exactly like the Ice King. Like, big baggy clothes. They were really dingy, but giant beard, just kind of like meandering to himself, walking around. And like, no offense to either this guy or the Ice King, but like, it's pretty ridiculous. Oh, I got another enemy fight. He didn't have a crown. I will give him that. I will give him the lack of a crown. You kidding me? So, I was just thinking about it. Anytime I say I have no idea what hit me, that's a sign that I'm, like, not paying the right kind of attention, and that shouldn't happen. I basically should always know why I get hit, if I get hit. And I should know that before it happens. Let's finish off the... it's been good as a... It's been good as a secret checker. So we don't need to rush it. And it's not good as anything else. You know what I would love, and what very, very much could have been in one of those 2 instances of synergy, is the Cold 1851 that synergizes with the... No, it was the Cold 45 with the Colt 1851. Please be the kill pillars, please. Damn it. I don't have to worry about fire on this one. Oh god, the slowdown bullets are much worse. I don't have to worry about fire. So that's where we're standing. The space that's allowed between things is pretty rough. Like, it's easier to get overwhelmed in terms of screen real estate. Woo! I was so close to using my blank there, too. Long range Casey. We already know where the secret is. Stop. Stop being stupid. Oh, it's the best. I almost missed that jump, but I didn't, so we're good. And we would have been good anyway after we went in here. I can jump in holes for safety. This is absolutely not what you want to have. 2 slow-ass weapons. So we're going to have to rethink things. That noise is kind of more obnoxious than I would have thought. Is it setting them on fire? Seems like it's a faster reload. So what we want is Casey and something quick, or something at least with some range on it. You know what? There we go. I already found the secret. Why am I still currently checking? Does anybody get in that room and then actually engage with the pit for any reason? I mean, wouldn't matter to me, but like, still, why would I? Not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. We got some options. What? Oh, I wish I could get curse from the thing. We're at 5 curse, right? No, 4 curse. Casey, Big Boy. Big Boy's only 1. Yeah. Curse bullets are 1. Big Boy's 1. Casey's 2. Oh, I wish we could get some more curse. Okay. Okay. Oh, all the tension from the first 90% of this run is like finally slipping away. We got some freaking room weapons. We got a room and boss thing. We're getting keys finally. Coolness and curse are both pretty high. And then we got like crazy damage bonus. Which is making even... It's making even the Mac 10 decent. I'm gonna save this for the next wave. But don't let these guys get in your head. They're just regular ass dudes. Get out of here. I was just seeing if one of those was purple. I wonder how flak bullets interact with this synergy. I'd really like to find out immediately. I already forgot that we had the slowdown bullets. Oh, wouldn't matter. But still, sign of lack of attentiveness. It's also the curse of the movement speed outside of battle. I know that it just can't happen, but I wonder what would happen if you got a 3rd or 4th floor, a 4th or 5th floor glitch chest, like if you spawned one in. Because it skips the next floor. 3rd floor, you got one, I guess it would just take you to the forge. if you got the 4th floor one, that floor would replace the forge, and therefore couldn't happen. Well, it's impossible to tell which one I'm focused on, so... yeah, it's weird to think of. Oh my god. The extra ammo. What? I don't know why that was so surprising, but it was very surprising to get a room. After that chest. Weird cycle. Huh. Gives us more opportunities to get ammo. I wonder how stout bullets affect it. It looks like they're a little bigger, but since stout bullets are range-based... Wait, no. Yeah, stout bullets are the nearer, the stronger. I wonder if it works kind of like beams and it doesn't actually matter how far away you are. Ooh, boy, don't want to be in this situation. I'd rather use some ammo against it. Waste a blank at this point. Jesus Christ. He was setting me up there. Dude, what the fuck is going on? Oh, the slowdown on the bullets is screwing with me. My well-honed reflexes. They were off put. And here also, jeez. You can't roll across a big gap as easily when they're not moving away in the same speed. I don't want to rely on these, on the KC. But if it looks like I'm doing a bad roll, I am going to swing that shit the second I land. Okay. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I still feel like, at least for me, in order to get a Lich Flawless, I need some sort of increase blank situation. And that's kind of sad that I feel like, you know, I need extra defensiveness. I'm not gonna lie about my skill level in this game. I mostly win this game by making the right calls, by not taking a ton of damage on bosses, but still taking some occasionally. And this, of course, is a kind of an exponential situation style game. Like, the better you're doing, the better you're doing. It feeds on itself, and I think I win runs by playing to that. I don't win runs by being perfect at this game like some people do, and that's but for some reason that sounded shitty, like I was crapping on other people, but like that's of course not what I meant. I don't really know how I would, but it's of course not. Yeah. Used like 50 of those 60. I feel weird giving up a blank. Not that weird. Wish I'd done it first. But it does feel weird to give up a blank after just talked about how, you know, extra blanks are what do it. I made 8 cents. And got an orbital. I will probably give something to the muncher. Thank you. That gives us 4 pieces of junk. That's an extra 20% on top of the 60% we've gotten from the Elder Blank, or from the Curse Bullets. Why wouldn't that say the percentage? As you do. I think it's 10%. Yeah, 10%. Cool. Man, they're sneaking ads into new places on these wikis. You gotta use block element. There we go. But yeah, 10%. So 60, we're at 50% plus stout bullets. Let's see. Stout bullets. The damage modifiers are different for different guns. The damage increase ranges from 33% to 75%. Well, the damage decrease ranges from 12.5 to 33. What? At great range, they're actually weaker than initially. So you can lose 33% from a great distance. Okay. But that's another 33%. So 88 plus the 20% from junk. So we're up close. We're anywhere between 103% to much higher. Let's see what we can get rid of. The Devolver and probably the MAC-10, honestly. Maybe the grenade launcher. The Winchester. Yeah. Devolver is always going to be my first choice. I'm actually surprised I had ammo in it. I prefer it. Would have been real cool if I had the thingy. I feel like every decision I made this run, though, was a right decision. Like, not like the right decision, like the only right decision there could have been. But, I don't know. Buying that armor earlier gave me the confidence to not, like, get in my own head about stuff. I ended up purchasing just about everything I needed to purchase. Maybe one floor I wish I had a little bit more money. That one where I got the stout bullets, because I could have bought a key. But I don't think I made the wrong call there. I think getting stout bullets over getting... So yeah, with the extra stuff, that damage decrease doesn't actually apply. Okay. That's a good way to think about it. We still are at an increase in damage from a distance. Man, I get this room literally every time. I know it's one of the, like, guaranteed to... I think every room in Bullet Hell is guaranteed to show up. somewhere, but I don't ever go a path that avoids this room, I feel. Ah. There's one guy barfing somewhere, yep. Oh shit. Ooh. I do wish I got the Mega Hand, which I think is definitely worse damage than the heroin, but it's a 2-stage charge as opposed to a 3-stage. In the same amount of time of charge, you get more damage. Ooh. Yo, okay. Okay. I don't know, I feel like this run is mostly taking care of itself, which is good because besides the bosses, I feel like I was not taking care of this run, really, to any degree. This is a terrible room to have stout or fat bullets. Oh, I have the get damaged, charm the guy who damaged you thing. That's the synergy with the heart orbital. Dude, I was not. I should have changed weapons. I was not ready for that room. Wow. Only one, right? Yep. Only you. Jackie started watching the other day. She did not finish watching it because it's a god-awful thing to watch all the way through. But she started watching Thumbelina, Don Bluth animated pick. And it reminded me of the time when Don Bluth was going up against Disney in the animated cinematic experience. Like, there had not been a lot of competitors, at least pre-CG, to Don Bluth's school. Like, DreamWorks eventually started popping up there a little bit, but they shifted over to CG like as quickly as they freaking could. And Disney was not always a CG powerhouse until the acquisition of Pixar. And I don't know if that started their like crazy aggressive acquisition of all movie studios, but for me it felt like it was definitely a big part of it when they picked up Pixar. But like the Don Bluth movies, the only two I can guarantee are Don Bluth are All Dogs Go to Heaven and Thumbelina, but I believe it's also Anastasia and Fern Gully and the Knight's Lair video game, maybe? That one I'm not so sure about. Knight's Lair Space Ace, I don't know if that's Don Bluth. Seems like his style though. I will have to look into it, but I really think that Thumbelina and All Dogs Go to Heaven might be the extent of it. Which is weird, right? Like, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, DreamWorks might have been responsible for Anastasia. Oh god, I don't know how I didn't get hit there. But I know for a fact that maybe DreamWorks spawned. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I'm realizing. That's weird. I never had any idea that stout bullets decreased at a great distance. I thought that, like... Okay. the benefit was there, but not that they had a negative. For as much as they cost and as high quality of a chest they drop from, I thought a high rank that they have, I thought that definitely wouldn't be... Okay, so you can't go down into the boss room. I should actually internalize that. But yeah, I didn't think there would be a downfall to the stat bullets. I thought the only downfall was the fact that they get freaking absorbed all the time by walls. It's almost harder to dodge that because of the freaking slowdown. These are some nefarious rooms. I wonder if they built these rooms and play tested them and were like, okay, that's gotta go in bullet hell. Like how do they determine which layouts with which enemies appear on which floor? But I feel like, besides the number of trap rooms in the oubliette, they really got the nail on the head for the most part. Like, and the oubliette is supposed to be like on par with the hollow, I feel. It's supposed to be an early test. Well, maybe not on par with the hollow. But, you know, it's supposed to be an early skill test. If you choose to go there, you're not going to go there your first time playing the game because you're not going to know about it. It's something you have to basically unlock and figure out. I guess I do have an extra blank kind of situation. Ugh. It's not as good as many extra point situations. And I got the defensive... I don't know. I don't want to say anything because if I then lose or then don't flawless this, it's like, you talked about all those benefits you had. Why'd you still not flawless it? Double shotgun time. Let's just be ready. Let's just be ready, Freddy. Ugh. Okay. I should not have used that there. Should have saved it for this part. You know what? The slowed bullets are freaking amazing there. Wow, they almost fucked me there though. Ooh, that was good. Ooh, boy, that was good. We got 2 blanks and we got coolness on this. And I think I'm going to stick with the shotguns. I'm going to have to use a blank like right now. Damn. And he did it immediately again. Oh, he still got that through. Okay. I'm so glad I have the freaking sponge right now. I thought he was doing the other one. Dude, that freaking El Tetramino was coming at me hard. Tetramino? Tetramino, I don't know. That's not an El Tetramino, it's longer on one side. Anyway, the boomerang. That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a fucking boomerang. How did I not realize that until now? I just thought it was Tetramino because, are they called Tetraminos because it's like Geronimos? They're always falling? I don't know. But I'm very, very, very shocked with the Lead God and the Lich Flawless. I was hyper cautious the entire run, but freaking curse bullets, stout bullets, a couple of good shotguns, and oh, of course, Big Boy. They did it for me.